Well, happening now, the Colorado Springs Pioneers Museum, they need your help. It's trying to collect people's COVID-19 stories to preserve what has happened during this time for future generations. News 5's Katie Blaze with more on how you can get involved.
Those ordinary, everyday experiences, that's what's really going to make up the history of this time.
Hillary Mannion, archivist at the Colorado Springs Pioneers Museum, lives and breathes the history of the Pikes Peak region every day.
I feel really lucky to be able to do that.
One of her latest projects, collecting people's COVID-19 stories.
It's important that we collect now so that we have these stories for future generations to learn about the COVID experience.
She refers back to the Spanish flu that happened about 100 years ago.
That is why we are actively collecting during this pandemic, because we actually have very few artifacts or archival materials that tell that story.
So here's how this latest collection works. It's part of the Story of Us exhibit, the Pikes Peak region A to Z, and it's going to be completely virtual.
And we turned Y equals your COVID-19 story to invite people to submit photographs, even oral histories or movies, you name it, objects that record their experience during this time.
Mannion tells me the museum has received about 4 submissions. One is from local photographer Lauren McKenzie.
She just submitted nearly 90 digital photographs of people on their front porch during the stay-at-home order. Someone sent in a photograph of empty grocery store shelves, and it happened to be the cleaning aisle.
There's also artwork from local students. The launch date for presenting the collection is still to be determined.
Obviously, we would love many, many more. We want everyone to know that their story is important.
Always watching out for you, Colorado Springs. Katie Blaze, News 5.